everyone, welcome back. Hope you're having a great day. I certainly am, because we are back here with Karl Franz, the main man. The Emperor. Right, where were we? Imperial Authority is good. We're in the pluses. We managed to get one. Excellent. Altdorf is Altdorfing. Grunberg is Grunberging. We are upgrading the village. So then we can get another building there. We've got Sly Demiser. Skarsnik's agent is chilling nearby, which is a little bit worrying. And I think yes, some of the elector counts. Yes. We've moved this turn, so hopefully next turn we'll be able to attack Ubersreich with Karl and Luther now, our Jade Wizard, who comes with Awakening of the Wood. Very, very good early spell, I believe. I think we already looked at diplomacy this turn, didn't we? Oh yes, because I've swayed Nordland with my prestige, but I imagine it will kick in next turn. So let's immediately hit end turn and see what we get.
I hold Galmaraz. You may bow.
You may bow. Yeah, sure. Okay. Faction-wide caps. That'll be absolutely fine. Another turn before that's done. Like I said, I don't really want to recruit any more swordsmen because we've got quite a few, and we don't really need more pikemen. And these Empire archers are, to be frank, absolutely gash. So let's see if Nordland like us a bit more now. They do a bit. I wish it was more, though. How does that work? I feel like it should have gone up higher. But anyway, I think we've probably got enough here.
Indeed.
And I think that was the quest. Yes, excellent. Another 1,500. Have one of any of the following units. Suitson's guns, mortars, or just mortars. Okay, so we need to get some mortars for the next quest. Well, we're not really close to that. Don't they require level 3? Yeah, there they are. Gunsmith. Requires level 3, so we're a little way off that at the moment. Need to get a bit more growth going, but hopefully once we actually capture the whole of the Reichland province, that will be better. So what are we dealing with?
Absolutely not.
12 plus 7, so there's 19 units. We only have 18, but I'm kind of banking on our units being better than theirs. Ubersreich. Yeah, so just swordsman, pikemen. Obviously we've got 2 handgunners, we've got 2 crossbowmen, and now we have a wizard, so I'm hoping we can do a fair bit of damage. We've got the Imperial Foot, we've got 2 Reichsguard. Hopefully that's going to be enough. Either way, it's what we're going with. So let's get stuck in, shall we? We don't want to waste any more time.
Men, I will fight with you.
Yes, you will. That's my man. Okay, oh, they've got lots of the crappy archers. I'm kind of glad. The Reichsguard, as long as we avoid the pikes, the Reichsguard should be able to get around the back and just have a field day there. Of course, I back Emperor Karl Franz to take out Hans Frankenwerter. We will see. You know, I bloody hate this map normally. I don't know, it's annoying. You get it all the time. It's just annoying. But anyway, this is the map we've been given. As we can see, they have just lined up in a straight line. So I thought, you know what, we'll line up in a straight line as well. We do have the Reichsguard on the flanks. One in this little forest. One over there, just hanging out, waiting for the opportune moment to dive out. We've got spearmen on the flanks, although we're not facing any cavalry today. Yes, handgunners. Oh, we're running. We're running. No, we're walking. We're walking. Our first look at Luther, the Jade Wizard. Looking, as you would expect, a Jade Wizard. Kind of looks like Radagast. I should have called him Radagast. What a guy, though. Looking forward to seeing him in action. Karl Franz, of course, with his Imperial Foot. Having a nice leisurely walk. Excellent. We've got our crossbows on the right. I was thinking maybe we could just fire over this cliff. Hopefully. That's the plan. And again, we've just got these pikes of it. I just love how the units look. I don't know. I don't know why. I just love it. It's just really cool. Even just the base Empire State troops. Okay, right. There's a battle to be had, which I'm not paying attention to. They're actually just surging forward. Loads of them. And that is going to bring about the first explosion. And Luther gets his first kills. There we go. Although a lot of them are getting up. Please don't get up. They are bloodied, though. Severely bloodied. And that's broken them into a run. Our handgunners say, absolutely. Come on then, sunshine. Who's the Lord? Who is this? Oh, it's just a general of the Empire. Fair enough. Looks like they are just going to charge straight into our front lines. We get a few volleys off before they arrive. And our swordsmen should be better than theirs, right? Should be. Over on this side, they have got their crossbows, so we need to go towards them, close those down. We've got our Reichsguard coming around. They are a little bit further away, though. And I'm a bit worried about those pikemen. They're a bit sweaty. On this side, though, they have left their they have left their archers completely unguarded. Not the best charge. We just kind of waddled into them, but I'll take it. We should mince through those. It'll take a little while. There are pikes coming, but we do manage to intercept with our halberdiers, who've kindly come around the side, bringing our handgunners over to do a bit of a flank. Unfortunately, some of them are stuck in combat, so we don't quite... We're kind of having a little bit of a sword fight here. Please walk away. And Karl Franz has found their leader, and wow, he's actually smashing him to bits. Did I just hear another explosion? I did. He's actually in melee, look. He's just kicking ass. And the gods have abandoned them. They didn't like that explosion, did they? Right. What's going on? We've got a bit of a melee over here, but it looks like these Reichsguard and Halberdiers together have gotten rid of these archers, at least. Chasing them down and finishing the job. Got to be a little bit careful, because there are pikemen only there. A bit of a melee here. I think a bit of a grinder. Another poke and slap war. Crossbowman's still helping out, though, although they appear to be firing into this blob. Doing reasonable damage. Oh, and these are our Imperial foot, so while they are covered in blood, they're not going to lose. You can see they're starting to break now. Handgunners finally getting some good shots in. These handgunners have been a little bit underwhelming. In fact, you can see I moved them there, hoping to get a bit more out of them. Karl Franz has dispatched the general. Is that the general's body? No. Did he die? As usual, I wasn't paying attention. I missed it, but it wasn't a big thing. So anyway, Karl Franz comes to help out these halberdiers fighting against pikemen. The Reichsguard are now running over the remaining crossbowmen, and indeed, look, they are shattered. Chasing these ones off into the trees. Oh, oh God. Unlucky. I think that's going to be just about it, right? We're just kind of chasing them down now. Luther's leading the charge. Still a couple holding on here, look. They're not particularly low on morale. And these guys are holding on as well, which is kind of annoying. I suppose it is just base swordsmen against base pikemen. But our swordsmen should be stronger. And in fairness, we've not taken as much damage as them. Not even close. I assume this unit got shot rather a lot. What's happening around this side of the rock? Can we rear charge or something, lads? Can we do something? Looks like maybe the Imperial foot are coming. But this is pretty much in the bag now. We're just chasing them down. A few extra kills for everybody. Shooting our own troops by accident. Overall, a job well done for everybody. We will stay and see this rear charge, though, assuming it's coming. It'll be so embarrassing if it's not good. Come on. Come on. Come on. Round you come. Round you come, lads. They haven't even noticed. Here we go. Breaking into a sprint. Kill them all. Okay, the charge was underwhelming, but that will be the demise of this unit and the demise of this army in general.
As long as we outnumber them, we will hold. The gods have abandoned us.
Okay, dealt with pretty handily in the end. Rank 102, yeah, I doubt it, but thank you. Obviously, we're going to occupy. We didn't need to chase too many down. Militiamen, recruit rank +1 for infantry units. I kind of like that, actually. Yeah, okay. Even a small amount of training can be the difference between life and death on the blood-soaked battlefields of the old world. It's pretty good, actually. I like it. Right then. What are we doing? Pistol Corps, another 2 points in there. I think that is going to be the play for the moment. I don't know where we go now, though. Like, do we want to go for the knights as well? We could do. Thing is, in the later game, we're going to have, like, honest steel, aren't we? Like, well, I guess what I'm saying is we're likely going to have great swords and demigryph knights, so then this becomes not so useful. So, you know, I don't know. Maybe I should... Well, then again, I still want to... I want to go... Can we get this now? I think we can. We may even be able to get it after 5 points, but I wanted all 6. We can probably get rally and then go straight up here. And this is going to really help us for a long time, so I'm kind of okay with it. To be honest, the theme around Karl Franz maybe in this playthrough is just going to be an absolute god of an emperor and leader rather than just a melee combatant. I'm kind of okay with it. Anywho, what are we doing then? Luther with his first 2 points. Don't think we really want any of this stuff. So let's put a point in Awakening of the Wood and then... Oh man, regeneration for all allies in range, 150 meters whenever you're casting. Could be good. Although we do have the basic heal itself, Earthblood. Although the thing is, right, it's not like a resurrect. So for our kind of weak-ish, I mean they're pretty strong at the moment, but our weak-ish swordsmen, it's not. They're gonna die, and then we can't heal them. The individual models are gonna die. Like, Earthblood is probably better for, like, monsters and stuff. Big units that have a lot of health, or lords that are single models, or only a few models. Shield of Thorns is actually very nice. Oh my god, and so is Flesh to Stone. I kind of like this idea of just having, you know, really buffed up, armored kind of swordsmen and stuff. It's just fun. What is the second? What does this point give us? Okay, cooldown reduction and a Winds of Magic cost reduction. Actually pretty powerful, but I think I'm going to get... Well, I'll tell you what, no. Let's get Life Bloom, because we might as well every time we're casting. And then maybe if we get 2 points next time, I might get the upgraded Awakening of the Wood, and then maybe Shield of Thorns. And then we can just be casting all that stuff, and that'll be really cool. I actually really like this Jade Wizard. I think that's actually pretty cool.
I command here.
Right, we've got barracks in both places. Ubersreich only goes up to level 3. This goes up to level 5. So we're going to knock down this one because this only goes up to level 3 anyway. So in terms of efficiency, it'd be better to be in Ubersreich. So let's knock that down. Shall we upgrade Ubersreich immediately? Oh yeah, we're 7 points off getting another... Why do I keep saying points? I did this last episode. 7 turns off getting another growth point anyway. So we're not even that close to being able to upgrade Altdorf at the moment. So we may as well upgrade this. And that'll be fine going forward. Okay. Still, do I not want to recruit any of these units? I don't think so. I think I want to go to Eilhart first. And then come back for Helmgart. Hopefully that's not going to burn us. Like if they suddenly get an army in Helmgart and come steaming over. But since they were recruiting an army here, hopefully that was their only one, and they should only be able to get a few troops in, and we'll be able to just steam over there and then come back. That's the hope. Skarsnik, he's got a second army, so presumably his first army is in here screwing around, trying to take, what's it called? Is it Carrick Norn that was in there? Can't remember.
So,
I'm a bit worried that he's going to suddenly kick off, but for the moment, that's the way she goes. Do we need to do anything else diplomacy-wise? It's probably worth just checking. I know it's like the most boring content possible, but... even people I can't trade with, if we can get non-aggression pacts just around the Empire, and Hockland we already got one. Averland.
it is good to see fellow Sangreed.
Good.
Yes.
Not like because I'm worried about them, but...
Yes.
I want to unite the Empire as much as possible. I want to have good relations as much as possible.
Welcome, my country.
Oh, this is looking good.
Affirmative.
Excellent. And obviously the trade deals are huge.
Welcome, my country.
Please accept. Yes, we're going to have so much more money.
All right.
Plus, I kind of like this idea of like everybody in the Empire trading with each other and stuff. By with each other, I mean just with me, the Emperor. They all hate each other. How are we doing with King Lewin? Well, I don't really want a defensive alliance. I suppose I already have. Can I not trade then? Oh, I am trading. My bad. My bad. Don't really care about the dwarves particularly. And Kislev, we already have a non-aggression. Okay, right, good. We'll leave that for a few turns. Speaking of which, let's end turn. Oh, we do have 1,000. Ooh, do I want to spend it? Oh, the growth. That could be really good, right? Construction cost is good as well, but growth is what's really limiting us right now. Campaign movement range might help. Ooh. Not too fussed about the diplomacy stuff right now. Although the upkeep reduction is good, but money's not a problem. We've got loads of money. Campaign movement range may make the difference between us getting there in one turn or not.
Who calls?
And then getting back again and then being able to get to Helmgart. But because if there was an army there, I might go for it. But I think I want to get the growth, and I'm going to do it. Because we really want to get Altdorf kicking. And I want to get those mortars, and, you know, there's a lot for us to do. So let's do that. Paths to glory? Oh, that's awkward. Okay, one of your top advisors has suggested a way to increase your political standing within the Empire. Though you do not command all military activities in faraway lands personally, it is possible to have each state's annals updated to attribute past military victories to your own involvement and frame yourself as an inspirational military leader. Wow, we can't do that. That's not honourable. But anyway, to achieve this, you must contact your most trusted officials in each state and pull a lot of clandestine political strings. No small feat, but the fruits of such labour could be highly beneficial to you in the long run. Okay, well, obviously I don't have a choice. I've got positive Imperial authority anyway, and while it would be nice to make it further positive, that is fine. And plus the fact we now get another 1,000. So we could either use that to... Oh my god, time of prosperity as well? Stability, growth, and public order? Oh, it's all coming together. It is all coming together. And I could even just get another decree, right? I assume you can have more than one. Reward the farmers, 9 turns remaining. And now we could get the movement range. Well, hold on, let's see. Yeah, look, we can't quite reach, but surely... Hopefully, hopefully, if I do advanced tacticians, movement range and line of sight... And let's just double check that we've got both buffs now and it's not... Yes, this is so cool.
What?
Okay, we still can't reach. Does it go into effect immediately? Is that actually 25%? Well, I mean, it's fine, because luckily they're recruiting there, and that's where I'm going. Still, I'm not too sad about it. Now then. 1 point, and then we'll... 1 point every time! 1 turn, and then we'll have a point. 160 growth we have now with all these buffs. So we'll very quickly get 2 points. So we could hold on. Well, I suppose we can't upgrade anything else that costs growth anyway. I might get the clay pit here, actually. It would be nice to get... Bear in mind, we're going to be up to level 2 soon, and we could have an extra building slot if we leave this to build level 2 buildings, and there's a lot to go at. Could even get Wolfkin from the Chapel of Ulrich, although we're very, very Sigmar-focused if we're Karl Franz, to be fair. But we could get the Shrine of Sigmar and get the Flagellants. Blacksmith would be nice. Training ground. Obviously, the stable. We want to try and work up towards the gunsmith, as I said. I think we... Oh, my goodness. What is all this? The Castle Right Guard... Conclave of Battle Wizards. Oh my goodness. Imperial Palace. Altdorf Company of Honor. Oh my goodness. Okay, right. Let's get the clay pit though. For income and crucially more trade resources will just boost our income massively because we've got loads of trade deals going now. Yeah, let's do it. So, Pottery Production. Unsurprisingly, clay pits hold vast amounts of clay. A malleable material that hardens when baked. Good stuff. Let's upgrade this growth building as well. The Livestock Pens. And what should we build here? Oh, we could actually get a stable here, but then we... Yeah, it goes up to level 4, though. I mean, it's going to be a long time before we get it that high, so there is some mileage. Hang on, is this... Local province? When it... recruit rank. I'm looking at the recruit rank bonus. Recruit rank +1 for Pistolier and Outrider units. When it says local province, does it mean Grunberg, or does it... It must mean Reichland, right? Surely. I'm sure it does. Because otherwise I would want to build the stables here. But like I say, that just feels kind of bad. But we could do it. Oh, we could actually just get the blacksmith here. Because that only goes up to level 3 anyway. Oh, this is what we should do, isn't it? Yeah. Let's get a guardhouse for a better garrison and stuff. Because you know what? When, like, either one of these slots starts kicking off, or Skarsnik kicks off, or Manfred kicks off, I'm going to wish I had walls here. Let's get it now. No, 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 no. Come on. I don't want to... I don't want to get burned. It won't be fun. So, we can't actually reach. But that's okay. We can get very close. They won't have time to recruit enough stuff. Can we do anything? We could do channeling. But we already have a maximum power reserve anyway, so there's no point. We'll just hang out. I think we're ready to end turn again. We're not doing anything else. We don't have the biggest income in the world when we're not garrisoned. That is something to bear in mind. But luckily we've got quite a bit of a treasury put aside. Have they actually just run away over there with a lord and 1 unit? That's fine. Please don't do something annoying like settle here or whatever. Right, anyway. Flensburg has bitten the dust, and I believe that is the reason why we have lost our trade agreement with Stirland, because presumably... Who are they at war with? Oh, the Wargrave of Woe? Wargrove of... Wargrove of Woe. What am I saying? They're here. Have they really come down? Oh, we might have to get involved and help them there once we've dealt with our problems. But yeah, anyway, we can't reach them to trade because they've lost Flensburg. That's kind of annoying. Why couldn't you attack, like, any of these places over here, you jerks? Yeah, we're going to have to go to war with them. I've not played Empire since they came into the game. That's going to be a bit spicy. Right, this is probably an auto-resolve. Now that the army's left. Yep. You know, quick save, because if we get a really dumb auto-resolve, I'm not having it. Okay. Occupy. Biting Blade. Armor-piercing weapon damage plus 45. Wow. Jagged edge of the biting blade ensures that even the strongest armor struggles to repel this weapon. Oof. Nice. Province secured. Okay, we'll probably save that weapon and give it to the first either melee hero or lord that we get. Let's grab... We're now down to 1 point a turn, by the way, look. So let's grab Rally, because I feel like... Hold the line. Ooh, that's a nice little buff, isn't it? Melee defense and leadership to all allies within 40 meters. But I think we grab Rally, because Strength of Hardship is like a huge, disgustingly good buff, and Sharpshooter as well. So it'd be good to get those. I think we've committed to the path. We'll keep going. Isleheart, then. Oh, it is 3 turns until we get another point now. So we might as well maybe do this. We really shouldn't, because we need to get Altdorf going, but... I kind of want to do this and literally get walls here as well. Get a guardhouse here, and then we can just be super safe. And we are free to, like, go marauding over here with our army, and we've left pretty good defenses in place. If we can just get walls everywhere. So I think that's going to be the goal. Right, anyway, I've missed Luther. He has got 2 points, so let's do what we said. We're going to get the buff to Awakening the Wood, mostly because of the reduced cost and cooldown. Because in the last battle, I did wish I could cast it more often. And we will get Shield of Thorns, which is very exciting. We didn't even really look down here, but I'll tell you what, we just won't. It'll be more interesting, won't it? If we just look when we get there.
I am Prince and Emperor.
Okay.
Ready.
You've literally got 2 units. Don't tell me you can beat 2 swordsmen and 4 pikes. I should be safe to leave.
Bring me to my men.
I only moved here this turn, didn't I? So, fair enough. How long is this going to take to build? 3 turns. We're not going to be able to wait for this to finish to increase the garrison a bit. We are going to have to leave, but that's okay. At least we've got a commandment now, because we own all of Reichland. What do we want? What is public order? -5, but that's due to conquest. So, tax rate and public order, Sigmarite dogma, enemy action chances, untainted. Not too fussed about that, although we have got a bit of Skaven corruption rolling in at the moment. Worth keeping an eye on. Imperial taxation, tax rate at the cost of public order. Council of Burgomeisters, additional tradable resources, income from trade, and growth. Well, that's going to be the one, I think. State troop levy, upkeep reduction for all those basic units. Kind of good, actually, because we got a lot of them. But campaign movement range reduced. Ooh, that hurts. And recruiting. So it's really a recruitment thing. So I think we'll go Council of Burgomeisters. That will increase our money fairly substantially, although we did just lose a trade agreement with Stirland. And I think we can just go in turn again. And then next turn we can go and have a go at Helmgart. That is presumably their only... Yeah, that is their only settlement. They have got this army. I don't know what the plan is there, but we'll find out. Ostermark demands region. Oh, and so it begins. Okay. Historically, the region of Mordheim has been ruled over by Ostermark, but is currently under the control of the Elector Count of another state. Wolfram Hertwig, the rightful Elector Count of Ostermark, has asked for your help in restoring his rule over this land immediately. Okay, so Stirland own it. And Ostermark want it. Now, obviously, I think I would rather just let Stirland have it. Although, saying that, that would bring Ostermark down to 3 fealty. Whereas if we let, if we make them give it back to Ostermark, Stirland will go down from 5 to 4, and Ostermark will go up from 4 to 5. So we won't have anybody sat at 3. So maybe I'll do that. And to be fair, it does usually belong to Ostermark. So you know what? Give it back. Where is Mordheim? It's over here somewhere, right? Oh, it was what the Wargrave of Woe took. Why do I keep saying Wargrave? Wargrove of Woe took. They took Mordheim, didn't they? And presumably Stirland did the classic and dived in there and took the ruins before anybody could even blink. Fair enough, but give it back. Manfred has a bunch of stuff. That's a bit spook. We're going to be fighting. I'm looking forward to that. You know, I've not really fought vampire counts properly in a good while. And at least it's not Tomb Kings, because fuck Tomb Kings, alright? Alright, let's go here. We're going to stay in our own province just for the sake of replenishment. I think now we have the movement buff, don't we? I'm pretty sure. I feel like we do. And we didn't have it last turn. But anyway. We'll take Helmgart next turn. There is a 12 garrison, and I believe they have like a mortar or something, right? Yeah, they do. So it's not going to be the easiest thing in the world, bearing in mind that they do have walls, and the Reichsguard are not obviously going to do too well there until we can bust the gate down. Let's get another guardhouse here. I know it's boring, alright, but let's just play it safe. Let's make sure that we don't lose the Reichland. I think, yeah, we can spare the money to upgrade the rally field, and then we can actually get crossbows and spearmen with shields. I would obviously rather have those than our current pikemen that don't have shields. And I think that's going to do it again for another turn, isn't it? Yeah, let's go. Let's get on with it. What? But we just did this. Did it happen again? I'm going to let Stirland keep it this time, because they're both at 5 anyway. I reckon they burned it down again, or something. Or maybe, are these greenskins? Bone rattlers. Oh, God, it's chaos over there. Anyway, forget them. The source of the Skaven corruption has been revealed. We've got a frigging undercity in our dear sewers in Altdorf. Declare heresy in Grunberg. There we go. The seeds of heresy is suspected in one of our settlements. Well, 2, right? It's more than suspected at this point. The Grand Theogenist has released a witch hunter and charged him to root out the Chaos Taint. We now have a witch hunter.
I trust no man.
Can't quite get in the army. What do I want to do? We probably need to build siege equipment anyway, so come here. And you can go in the army. Now, only costs 2k to burn. Look at this. Deeper tunnels already. Rat King? It's a bloody war camp. Oh my god. Destroy it. Send men into the sewers. How have they done that? Cheeky, but they have taken Weisman. Look. Oh, you sods. Alright, well, we're going back that way. Let's take the fort first, though. And I believe we all need to build... Oh, no! There is no... Oh, it's not walled. Fair enough. They haven't got the upgrades. Well, let's do the battle, then. I think we got time. We got time. Let's do it. Remember how we weren't allowed to bring siege equipment? Well, they've still got walls, so this is really painful, isn't it? I thought they did, but I couldn't remember that you weren't able to build siege equipment, so here we go. I actually started with everybody in the middle, but upon realizing there was nobody over here, we've decided to just slide over and try and get our men up on the walls. Trying to send Luther and Karl Franz forward as well. The Reichsguard, I mean, they're going to take a lot of ranged fire, but I'm hoping they can just start working on the gate. I really wish we'd gallop a little bit quicker than this. We're just having a leisurely trot while we get pelted. But there you go. Of course, the mortar is at the back. And that is doing that. Over on the left side, we're actually trying to sneak up our Imperial foot. Ooh, you okay? Are you good? Oh, he's not good. Oh, no. Jeffrey. So, yeah, we're going to try and climb up on the wall here and maybe do a bit of flanking. The handgunners, I had a really awkward angle and they weren't really firing, so they're just loitering around being pretty useless. Unfortunately, this was a really crap idea to move these halberdiers over to the same side, so they're getting murdered before they can even vaguely reach the walls. We actually had an explosion up here of a spell, and I've completely missed it, so we've done a little bit of damage, but I promise it wasn't that juicy. Karl Franz now making his way up onto the wall. The mortar is still firing. Still firing. How are the Reichsguard doing? At least we've reached the gate. 7% damage. All right, it's gonna take a while, but we'll get to work. Okay, the wizard's on the wall. Oh, is he casting? Where's he casting? Did he cast? Oh, he is. Oh my goodness. That was a very, very nice spell. Holy crap. What a shame we couldn't do it again immediately. They're all so clumped up, but we did a lot of damage there. Karl Franz moving in to engage some of the reinforcements. I don't know why the crossbows are running at us, but more power to them. Oh, I love the banners, by the way. I love the banners. I'm so glad we have banners. Our crossbows finally firing a little bit. People are starting to get on the walls. Trying to just assemble a bit. The problem is we can't stand around for too long because, as you can see coming on the horizon, we do have mortar shots. Oh, look at that. It's gorgeous landscape, though. Look at the observatory as well. Anyway. Although they are hitting their own troops, so we'll take it. Trying to keep morale up here. Karl Franz just catching this unit. At least they're absorbing fire. That's the best that can be said. Have an overall look at things. We're getting there. Most of our troops getting up on the wall. We haven't really got anything to engage the crossbows, though, so it wasn't strategically that good how we decided to do this. Our crossbows are firing relatively freely. What's happening on this side? Yeah, the handgunners are useless right now. I should at least stand them here. I was kind of hoping we could get up on the wall, then send them up on the wall behind. But this is a right mess. They've got 3 units, including some great swords back here, which is really sucky. And they're all coming down on top of our Imperial foot, who are also really split up. We've got a little pocket there. We've got people still trying to get up the ladders. It's a real mess, I'll be honest. A real mess. At least some of them are routing. The mortars are still free firing. How are we doing on the gate? 35%. Come on, lads. Stab that gate. In come some of the mortar shots. Again, hitting their own troops. I appreciate that, but some of ours are getting clipped now. We're starting to move our forces over. Trying to get rid of as many men as possible. I mean, we need to get off the walls.
We will kill them all!
Yes, we'll kill them all, but be aware of mortar shots. Luther and Karl Franz are trying to slow these guys down, but they're just walking past us. Potentially, we could have a nice little spell cast at some point. Karl Franz is actually mega surrounded. I don't think he cares. No, he's just fine. He's just fine. Let's go and see. We're trying to move these guys over now, crossbows, because we're like, oh my god, we can't even do anything. The handgunners can't shoot them. Screw it. We'll bring the crossbows over, and we tried to climb the handgunners up here was the plan. These guys are still fighting on. Very valiant. And to be fair, they're not really breaking, but they've taken a lot of damage. And once those greatswords come in, that is going to be really painful. Oh, I hear mortar shells coming in. Where are they? Oh, please keep missing. Please keep missing. Ladders are going up, though. And Karl Franz has managed to get free. The wizard has not. What a mess. Look at this. Look at this mess. We have a reasonable surround on them, though. Look at Luther just chilling. Oh, well, excellent stuff. Excellent stuff. Looks like Karl Franz has actually jumped off the wall to engage their general. Now, he does have a few backup units coming in. Hope we can actually win that. He's buffing everybody and buffing himself, but in come the support units. Oh, they're trampling. Kill everything, yep. How are we doing? Still fighting. This is really annoying because there's only these 2 units. We can't get rid of them, and we're taking loads and loads of mortar fire. And look how clumped we are.
Death to the enemy!
Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. We need to get off the walls really quickly. Looks like these guys are breaking. Actually, I think we may have cast an explosion to help get rid of them and free up Carl a bit. Oh, it's horrible. How are we doing over here? We're trying to get these handgunners up onto the wall here to give a bit of support. The crossbows are finally firing. It looks like we're going to win relatively handily, but God, what a mess. And to be fair, these guys have now rallied, standing together and pushing that lot back. I mean, I don't know why the greatswords have been kept in reserve, but I appreciate it. And we are starting to push these guys back now. The absolute heroes of the battle. Look at the dead bodies. They've grinded their way through. The gods have abandoned you. Soon there'll be handgunners to fire at as well. Or fire from, I should say. We're not going to fire at our handgunners. How are we doing on the gate? 84%. Oh, useless. Absolutely useless in this battle. And we weren't allowed to build a ram, so it's not even my fault. Anyway, we've finally gotten rid of these guys. Hopefully we're getting off the wall. Thankfully, the mortars are foolishly firing elsewhere. Looks like Luther is actually coming down to help Karl Franz try and finish off the enemy general. It's been a long battle, but it looks like we've not taken anywhere near as much damage, and we're doing some melee combat, not really touching each other. It's like acting. We're putting on a play, 10 fighting. Oh, Luther coming in. Just be careful, Luther. I don't want you taking too much damage, but it looks like we're going to work him down together. In fact, his morale's disappearing, so he'll no doubt be routing very shortly. Handgunners now in position, taking a few pot shots. Finally doing something useful, but at least we are taking on some of the great swords, who are thankfully just stood with their backs to us. Crossbows, excellent, good stuff. Enemy gates destroyed. Maybe we can finally run down the mortar. The Lord is routing. The battle is over. And now the Reichsguard arrive. Come on in, lads. Come on in. Our boys are finally getting off the wall. Look, the mortar's nearly run out of ammo. Come on. Carl's chasing down the captain. Gonna take a few more shots before we arrive. Okay, good. Excellent, they're missing. These guys routing now. The greatswords are still hanging around. But yeah, these guys. Excellent. Excellent performance from them. What a bloodbath. They've earned their stripes today. Maybe I ought to name them something else. Although do they have a special name because of their the Reichland special unit? They probably do. Anyway, we're trying to get round to close down the mortar, but they are going to drop the mortars and run away. And unfortunately, we're not going to catch them, so we're not going to get vengeance on them. But we've taken the keep. Right. Well, that was that was extremely sweaty. We were bamboozled a bit, but listen, we got it done. We got it done, and fair play to Luther with some really, really good explosions there. Really, really good. And we didn't lose any units. We'll help ourselves. Province secured, obviously, because the whole province is that fortress. And yeah, we're gonna have to get this upgraded as soon as we can. But hopefully, I mean, it comes with... That was the base garrison they had then, right? Yeah. Granted, our garrison's really wounded, but hopefully nobody's going to declare war on us. We can now see a little bit of Bretonia. We can see Heinrich Kemmler actually having far too good of a time at Blackstone Post.
I am Prince and
I think we'll replenish a bit. And then next turn, we better come back and we better go towards Weismund and wipe these boys off the map. But anyway, skill point. Excellent. Let's get strength of hardship. The front line will either make or break you. Those who survive become the backbone of any army. So for spearmen, swordsmen, flagellants, huntsmen, and Empire Knights, we get leadership, melee defense, and magic resistance. 15% magic resistance, which could be very, very good going forward once we face some naughty, naughty spellcasters. So we'll get that. Then we'll get sharpshooter for a similar buff to our ranged units. We could get this, but I mean, we should probably hold off and get it a bit later. Maybe we'll just jump over and get a few melee skills. Obviously, at rank 12, we're going to want to go in here. What rank is Deathclaw? 16. Oh, we could get Hold the Line actually first, couldn't we? We don't have that yet. I mean, at the same time, we could come and get Lightning Strike. Quartermaster would be great. 10% upkeep reduction once we get that max. Basically, every skill is fun. And that's good that we have that dilemma, right? Okay, we've got 2 skill points for Luther. Well deserved. So, if we got level 2, Overcast would be upgraded, Upgraded? It's because I was reading the tooltip already. Greater effect on melee damage. Okay. And also cooldown reduction. And then the 3rd level, Overcast upgrade, cooldown reduction, Winds of Magic cost reduction as well for both, and a miscast chance reduction. Ooh, okay. We don't have Flesh to Stone, so we could get that. But at the same time, in that battle, this came off cooldown relatively quickly, and we ran out of Winds of Magic. Now, granted, I did gamble at the beginning, and I lost Winds of Magic. So that was partly to blame. But we're not going to have, like, a ton of Winds of Magic to keep casting stuff, especially when we get over here. So what I might do is go for the upgraded Shield of Thorns instead of getting Flesh to Stone for the moment. For the moment. So let's get that. That'll be very good. Okay, so next turn we know what we're doing. We're not building anything at this exact moment, are we? It's all just still building. Oh, we get a commandment here as well? But it doesn't have public order because it's a fortress, so I guess we take Councillor Burgomeisters here as well and get even more tradable resources and at least growth for this. Actually, growth is going to be kind of good for this because we do need to get this up as soon as we can. Right, and then we've got a Witch Hunter coming, Rudiger. Things are looking good. This is fun. All right. All right. I think we need to leave it there for today. It's been 50 minutes. I don't know how. But yes, it has. So, that's going to do it. Looking forward to next episode. Thanks for joining me as always, everybody. Have an awesome day. And I will see you next time.